Mr. Beast is the monopoly. Like, you've just got to get that he owns the boost. And yeah, that's why he's so successful. I mean, obviously no one's interacting with me right now. It's just nothing going on. I mean, how else would you expect me to frame it? You know, it's birthright. I don't understand the sarcasm potentially, but I would never say that because unforeseen circumstances, you know, in both regards, as which something that's happened to me, and obviously we can sort of determine if I was to tell you, as I may do, what could go on in the future or something, you know, and I'll iterate at a later date. But obviously I don't want to go past the limit on YouTube videos. I'm trying to get it verified. I don't know, sorry. I know it's sort of funny and stuff, talk to people and that, you know, it's funny. Everyone knows, obviously, like, there's no level of caring, you know. Sorry. I know how that works. I can explain it, but like, I do have missing teeth. It's a genetics thing. I was abused till I was like 11. I couldn't brush my teeth. I got like raped as a kid. I was like 6. I brushed my teeth, and then I brushed my teeth, and I was told not to brush them because they cost money. Like, I was told not to use hot water, so I was like, it costs money. And obviously, if you're doing it because you've been raped, sorry, then obviously you won't do it. So obviously I didn't. So I didn't brush my teeth. And when I went to secondary school, I was like, it's going to change, you know, like, obviously I'm all abused and stuff like that. And it's like, you know how you teleport to primary school? Like, when would you say you're liable for your actions up until a certain age, right? So you're not blamed at 4, so at some point you are. And obviously with the whole rape abuse thing. Sorry. Anyway, so I go to secondary school and I'm like, it's all going to change. I'll wash my hands, I'll brush my teeth. Yada yada yada, and then people tried to kill me. Sorry. Anyway, I'll explain, but I had to commit to doing nothing, so I continued not doing so. So I've got missing teeth through genetics. Yeah, I've got like 13 permanent teeth missing. I've also got a missing kidney and a missing sperm tube apparently, but that's a bit, and a non-descending testy. But anyway, and so excuse me, and yeah, and so like 15, like, because I've got missing teeth genetically and there's an NHS, I like could get like stuff done through that, and I started brushing my teeth then. Obviously it's just a product of murder, really. Like, it's not as big of a deal other than that. And so well, anyway, and so yeah, that was what went on with then. It's about the teeth thing. Like, I've got missing teeth, and obviously like I'm all abused and stuff like that. I'm currently smoking. I just figured it'll cycle through after I see, like, I'll just cycle out. Like, I'm just so out of it, like, it's so bad. Like, anyway, like, it's all bad anyway. All fun and games. No, fine. Like, I don't want to get done for these sort of things, you know. Like, as the thing that I'm talking about with the unforeseen and something that's happened, but like, I'll explain, you know. It's all one big joke, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, who cares, you know? Like, everyone just steals. Like, these things are all legible in court, and so people can't do things because of them. Like, you can't provide something acceptable and then go away from that, you know. Like, it doesn't actually make too much sense, you know. That's what I'd say, you know, regardless, you know, we'll let them go on with their own stuff. Like, obviously with the murder thing, if I do this in private, anyway, sorry, it's a joke. Anyway, if I do this in private, sorry, for the three foot, anyway, so if I do this in private, like, I don't feel too comfortable with my ability of, it's not that I can't do it, but like, because if I move, I get killed, right? Like, obviously everyone sort of knows and stuff. Anyway, and I'll explain, like, that's why I'm doing it, you know, like, that'll be a fun route and explain that. Anyway, no, that's not mine. Anyway, and so yeah, so once I go to call, like, I don't feel, there's a possibility I might not feel too comfortable with stuff. Anyway, so I suppose this. Anyway, I'm not gonna. Everyone here, everyone knows, it's fine. And obviously the people like, I'm sorry, that's a joke. I have to defend myself, so I'm not in the best of circumstances, but obviously it's all fun and games. Obviously, anyway, and I know, very good, thank you. Anyway, and I'm just freaking, people try to steal, like, people are trying to steal jokes from me as I go through my reputation, right? I brought it up, and that's what people would steal. There's like a royal family who obviously know. People, of course, purport themselves as being something when, like, they don't know of them. Like, I was asked, do I know the royal family, right? Like, by the police, right? And it's like, I don't see why you'd ask me when their case of asking me is, I don't see why you would, when you'd have to go around asking everybody on the planet, so 8 billion people, do they know the royal family? in the same regard. I don't see it. It's unreasonable, right? Like, I don't understand why you just ask some random person. Like, the probability of which the police meeting, like, they will have never, this individual and mass, and like, there's a centrifuge thing, like, probability, and then centrifuge it, and then centrifuge it again with crime. And centrifuge, like, spins round, and then what happens is, it enriches the nuclear material, but you'd imagine, like, if you apply the word centrifuge to, like, everything else, the thing comes off of it. I don't know how it does it with nuclear material, because, like, there's half-life and it emits radiation and that sort of stuff. But obviously, you can imagine if you were to use the centrifuge on anything else, things spread to the outer image, you could describe it. Sorry, as being in. Sorry, it's a joke. That's how it is being in, right? Anyway. Ideally not, yeah, ideally not, and turns out. It's not like that, but this is the thing, so who would know, anyway. So if you imagine doing that with, like, it's hard to describe probability, obviously I'll tell you, like, anyway. And instead of asking me if I know the royal family, they should just ask the royal family to find out the 200 people who the royal family know, because obviously there's no point asking all 8 billion to find 200 people when you can ask them, you know, like, it is more sensible, right? Like, at some point so there's like a mental health thing, right? And these people are persecuting me based on the fact that if they ask random people if they know the royal family, like, regardless, because it's a stupid question, as I've already outlined, right? I feel like it's legible. So it is obviously acceptable, right? Anyway, and obviously, like, in the regard, like, it's a stupid question, so I feel like obviously the probability states no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, telepathic and whatever. So anyway, they're all trying to steal. It's a bad thing. I don't think you're gonna fuck with me, you know, like. Bear in mind, like, none of you are allowed to practice law, you know, like, don't come at me, bro, like. So basically, the second lesson in law school doesn't that. I've been to, I just leave it, like, I'll let everyone just know, right? Anyway, and so obviously it's a stupid question. They're trying to persecute me based on the fact that if you ask some random person if, like, they know what's in the back pocket, it's a stupid question, right? And then they just kidnap you and take you to a mental health institute. Like, it's going to be part of their evidence. We asked them if he knew the royal family, and regardless, like, it doesn't matter. Like, obviously I'm telepathic, and, like, with this whole legal thing now, because I'm doing things right, like, as soon as I was told I can sue, I started bringing up all my stuff, and I'm a trillionaire, and, like, I've got the automatic toilet thing that no one can steal, right? Like, it's irrelevant. We've done a classified thing, and I'm suing for it, so I'm suing the government. And, like, if you take it, I'll just sue for it more, you know? Like, you know, the whole, like, it's in the law that it's got to be patterned, you can suck my dick, you know? So that's how it works, right? So these people are trying to say, like, if I know the royal family, like, it's not like, I don't know, I don't care. Like, I won a competition the hosting time. Obviously, like, if they know me for that. But anyway, they all know. So once my lawyer said I can sue, I started bringing up all my stuff, and, like, I know how to cause deflation, like, permanently. Like, it's low denominations of money. If you ask an economist, like Joe Biden, it's a class, yeah. Anyway, if you ask any economist if they know how to cause about deflation, they'll say it's impossible. And so, yeah, anyway, and I know because it's low denominations of money, so I had to bring in my stuff, and because I'm doing law now, I'm making loads of laws, so I was sound way better than all the lawyers, right? Like, I didn't know it was supposed to be this bad, it's supposed to be the law. So I'll end that, sorry, thank you.